make sure it can into his house. And by the end of this video, you'll have converted this cheap little router that fits in the palm of your hand into Hak5's Wi-Fi Pineapple for just about $30. Please keep in mind that hand is not an SI unit and that I have large hands. Anyway, it's mango time. This is the gl.inet MT300N V2, aka Mango, and this is a generic-ass RT5370 chipset Wi-Fi adapter. This project supports over 200 different routers, but this is the one I recommend due to its price, size, and availability. Just make sure you're getting the V2 for better performance, and it doesn't matter if it comes with OpenWRT pre-installed. More on that later. This is a cheap, generic-ass, unbranded Wi-Fi adapter with an RT5370 chipset, and it's absolutely required for this project. You can get these for like $6 on Amazon. Just verify from either the title or description or reviews that it indeed uses the RT5370 chipset. With hardware covered, go to xchwarze's Wi-Fi Pineapple Cloner GitHub page, link in the description. Scroll down to the supported devices section, and if you haven't already clicked buy now on the Mango router, check this list out for all 211 routers supported for this project. This extensive list has the brand, model, some specs, and availability of each router. So if the Mango is not available in your region, you could consider other options from here. Searching for the gl.inet Mango version 2 router I have, you can see that it's available to purchase online, while version 1 was discontinued. Moving ahead to the actual Pineapple clone firmware, click Downloads in the same section. Then search for your router. And download specifically the 19.07.7 version of it. Next, you're gonna need the OpenWRT firmware. If your Mango comes with OpenWRT pre-installed, there's still a chance it won't be the required version, so you should follow along with this tutorial anyway. Head over to the OpenWRT firmware selector, link in the description. First select the version, specifically version 19.07.7. Then select your router, in this case the MT300N V2. Click the Sys Upgrade button to download the OpenWRT firmware. Now that you have the hardware and both firmware covered, let's get to flashing them onto your Mango. Doesn't matter if your Mango is brand new, bricked, pre-bricked, or pre-initialized. This is the easiest, most sure-shot method of doing this. To get your Mango into recovery mode, the first step is fighting your impulse to plug the godforsaken micro USB power cable into your Mango. Instead, connect your computer to the Mango via the LAN port first. Then, see this reset button on the left side of the Mango? You're gonna press and hold reset while plugging the power cable in. Don't let go of the reset button until the power and config LEDs are solid. This will take about 6 seconds. If you've done this right, your Mango is now in recovery mode. If not, unplug the power cable and try again. Make sure your Mango is connected to your computer via LAN cable and search for View Network Connections. This is where you'll see all your network interfaces. Also, disable Wi-Fi if it's enabled. Identify the interface your Mango is connected to. In my case, it's the main Ethernet port on my machine. Double-click on it, go to Properties, scroll down to find IPv4, change its IP address to 192.168.1.2, and then click on the subnet mask field to automatically populate it. That's it. Press OK, and leave this window open because you'll need it later. Fire up a web browser and go to 192.168.1.1. You'll see the Mango's firmware update page. Carefully select the OpenWRT firmware you downloaded earlier and update firmware. This will take almost exactly 2.5 minutes, and you're not going to see any alerts or notifications on the page when the update is complete. Instead, wait for your Mango's power and Wi-Fi indicators to become solid after all the blinkety blinks. Speaking of solid, PCBWay's big Christmas sale is back. It's not just 50% off of everything, there's also tons of coupons, blind boxes from which you could unbox free items like Raspberry Pis and literal robot dogs, and quizzes to win even more free items. Don't miss out on this dope event and check him out from the link in the description. Now that the power and Wi-Fi LEDs are solid, the update is complete. Ignore the ongoing update on this page and go to the same 192.168.1.1 address again. You'll now see this OpenWRT page, further confirming your OpenWRT flash was successful. Set a password. Mine's gonna be pineapple. Then hover over System, go to Backup/Flash Firmware, click on Flash Image at the bottom, and carefully select the pineapple clone image you downloaded earlier. It's the file with the router model at the beginning of its name. Click Upload and wait a few seconds. When you see this prompt, uncheck the Keep Settings option and click Continue. This will take about 3 minutes, and again, you're not going to be seeing any alerts or notifications on the page when the update is complete. Instead, wait for all 3 LEDs on your Mango to become solid after the blinky phase. Oh, and I've just launched my Cyber Ninja store. There's so much cool stuff to check out and maybe purchase. And there's a limited flat 10% off including shipping on the first 100 orders. Link in the description. All 3 LEDs are now solid. Well, the Wi-Fi LED is still twitching a little, but that's okay. The update is complete. You now have a $30 Wi-Fi pineapple. To access the Wi-Fi pineapple dashboard, go to 172.16.42.1:1471. That didn't work because you'll need to restore the IPv4 changes you made earlier. So go back to it. Select Obtain Automatically for both sections, and then click OK. You can close all this now. Refresh the page, and your Mango is now a Wi-Fi pineapple, or as I like to call it, mangoapple. There's one last step though. After you continue through these messages, it'll ask you to disable the Wi-Fi on your Mango to complete the setup. This is when you're gonna attach the generic-ass Wi-Fi adapter to your Mango, and then press the reset button just once. If you did this right, the message should go away almost immediately and you'll see the config page. Most of these settings can be changed later on as well, but you'll need to set at least the root password to continue. After the setup is complete, it's going to ask you for the root password you just set. And there's your Wi-Fi Pineapple dashboard. With your mangoapple now initialized, you can run a test scan and also confirm your generic-ass Wi-Fi adapter is working as expected by going to Recon, then pressing Start, and then Start PineAP. Your scan has started if you see this transmitting pineapple here. To view the scan results, stop the scan, and then load the results from the right side here. What else would you like to know? Leave it in the comments, and don't forget to follow on Instagram for a lot more hacky shit, updates, Q&As, and giveaways. Anyway, like and subscribe for more stuff. Until then, make shuriken.
Perfect.